Good morning, pure structure traders. Today is April 23rd, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold. I'll be giving you guys some of the major levels. Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels. Now, if you guys do enjoy some of these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. For those who are, thank you guys very much for watching and liking these videos. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. With that, guys, let's go ahead and hop into it. For S&P 500, I don't really got too much. I'm probably gonna put a little bit more levels up a little bit later, but for some of more of the major levels that I have, we got resistance sitting at right around 41.37 as a level of resistance. I do have more of a major level of support right around 41.14 to 41.12. There are some in between levels, but I'm gonna let Wendy give you guys some of the major minor levels right in between. More of a major resistance above for me is gonna be 41.51.25 and then 41.64.25 as a major level of resistance above that. I will have some underneath supports underlying right around these 41.03s. Then you get below that, probably going to have something around 40.91 as well. We'll see what price wants to do right around those areas. But with that, I'm going to hand it over to Wendy, give you guys some of the minor levels here on S&P, and then we'll go over gold as well.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, Dave, I hate to put you on the spot, but I'll talk these numbers very slowly. Would you mind using your cursor so I can show them where the peaks
Sure.
are?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
If we can stay above our main support around the 4115 area, the area that Dave mentioned earlier, then we can use our micro peaks to use for the bounce up. We have one from yesterday, which was the 22nd at 2125. You see that little micro peak there? 2125. Got it?
Mhm.
From the 22nd. Okay. Look at how the market used that last night for the bounce up. Perfect. The next micro peak is 2725 from yesterday. Market used that again for a bounce up. The next one is 2925, or I'm sorry, 2975. That was made yesterday as well. Since I like to get my chops wet before the bell, I took along there and I carried it up to where? I carried it up to the next micro peak, which is 3525. It's absolutely no coincidence where the market goes. It tests from one little peak to the next little peak. And 3525 also happens to be a micro support from the 22nd. So it's a pretty powerful level. And that's why the market is rejecting it now. The main support above all that is 41. It's the 41 area. And that's, you can see the struggle there from London. Why did it go down there? Because it's a support from the 22nd. The market always retests the support that broke. If we continue to climb, the one micro peak that I have locked and loaded that hasn't been used yet is the 3525, but it has to break up with a purpose and come back down and use it as support. But it's Friday, so the market might sink all the way down to next support at 4103. We'll see. But for now, we can keep playing these micro peaks and see where the market takes us. And that's it for SPOOs. Dave, what's going on with gold?
Nice work. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and throw it over to gold. For gold, we did have a nice pop. You can see we got into our next level of resistance, which is somewhere right around this area here at 95. And we almost immediately rejected that. Came right down to some levels of prior resistance as well, right around these 87, 88s. I want to see if price is going to really hold this area. If it does, I'm looking to retest those 90s and try to go back up from there. You see we're slowly starting to try to bounce from this area. You can see we pulled down one time, two times. Really what I'd like to see is this price try to come down and retest this area maybe one more time. If we fail to get through, then look for an upside move from there. We are coming down pretty strongly, so be careful on the buy side for now. Lots of sellers coming in. If we get underneath this level and we reject this price like this, I want to see some more downside movement to come down, maybe right into this area of about 1782, and then below that 1778.2. 78.2 is going to be more of a major level for me. 74.6, below that 66.3 and 61.3. Resistances above still sit at 95.7 and then 98.3 as well. So first area of interest is going to be around these 87, 88s. If we can't hold there, we're going to look for some more down movement underneath that level. But we will see as we open up here what the market gives us as far as structure, and then look to trade it from there. With that, guys, let's go ahead and get started.